Marko, I'm very excited to be part of the opening session today. I'm very excited that you guys managed to do this. I know for several months, actually maybe more than a year, you were thinking about it. You had the idea a bit earlier. And I'm so glad and so excited that finally you made it. I know that Marko, you are strongly involved, Isidora, Tomas, Konstantinos, probably the other ambassadors. My name is Elisaveta Nojkovska. I work for Microsoft in the education team, as Marko mentioned. I'm industry advisor for higher education, which means, in shortly, means that my daily work is connected to universities, faculties, libraries, and museums. I find students as my new heroes or the heroes of the future, because I think they are the new young force that will be driving the world. I'm motivated and inspired very often by students. And in Microsoft, with the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador program, I think we are handpicking these wonderful individuals who are both technology influencers, but also people who are in love with our technology and people who are brilliant in their ideas. Some of them are already, probably you saw them. One of them is the host today, and many Microsoft brilliant people from the student ambassadors I meet on daily basis. What I love is in this program is that we are connected to the students directly, so you don't need to wait for anyone, or it's not only the bots or some chat people connected. You are connected with Microsoft real people. Another thing that I love is this event. Marko and the team prepared a wonderful agenda. So you will see a lot of Microsoft employees, my colleagues who will be dedicated to you, who would like to share more tips and tricks. So you will learn something about your future careers. You will learn something about Azure, modern workplace. I think you also have options to learn about artificial intelligence and machine learning. Today, one of my colleagues, we are in the same team actually, Elena, will be giving you some tips and tricks on the benefits that the students have within Microsoft. And I see more and more people joining. You cannot imagine how happy I am. You can see from the smile. So I wanted to say welcome everybody to this wonderful event. I hope it will be a yearly event. It will be an annual, repeating every year. If this thing with the corona somehow changes, hopefully we will make it somewhere in one of the countries, and it will be event so you can visit it. We can all travel there. We can meet in person. Until then, let's keep it like this. Let's keep it digital. Please know that Microsoft is looking for you, that we are connected to you, attached to you. We would like to see and hear even more from you. There are some different programs that I'm guiding in Microsoft where we are connecting you with our HR people. There are recruiters who recruit only students from universities, so you will hear about that tomorrow. And there are engineers who would like to work more with you. We have cloud advocates. I know Marko is also connected to MVPs, which are Microsoft most valuable professionals. One of them is also leading one of them is my colleague who is leading the community, Martin Tatar. So he will be probably in the next few days your guest. And this is from me. Welcome everyone. It's wonderful to see so many students here. Hopefully in the other days we will have even larger number. I know many of you registered. I know a really big number, Marko told me, that are trying to get on the teams. I hope you will enjoy this. And now I would like to welcome my colleague Elena, who will tell you more about the student programs. Elena, welcome.
Hi everyone, I will share my screen. So, I am Elena and I am extremely happy to be here with you today As Eli has said, we've been working with the student ambassador for many months in order to realize this event. So it's something that is very close to our heart. So we are super excited to be here and talk with you today. You can see my screen, right?
Yes,
so
we can see
today,
it.
I will spend a few minutes, about 10 minutes, to tell you a few things about the trends that are happening in the workplace and a few things that we are doing as Microsoft to support you, students, your professors, and your institutions in order to build the future skills for the workplace of tomorrow. As much as we know, because it's been talked about a lot, that the landscape of work has changed, especially now with the pandemic. Skills that have to do with technology become more and more prominent when talking about new employees. The demand in skills is not something new. We have been looking at it for many years, the various countries, and I'm sure that you have been listening about it in your universities. At the same time, we see that although we have a big number of STEM jobs that are focused in computer science, there is a huge demand down there when it comes to computer science and technology-related skills. Other than that, it's important to know that skills and technology skills now is not something that only concerns technology and computer science students. We see that many students don't feel confident that they have the right skills when they are leaving the university to prepare for the world of work. And we're also seeing that although many skills are built in your university, in your college, of course, specialized technology is still at low numbers and is still something that students feel the need that they want to build more and more on it. So when we go to the employment side, we see as well that employees feel this gap. They feel that students and employees, the employers feel that students and employees need more skills, and many times they need to be retrained in order to have the perfect skills for a job. And here is something also interesting, that cloud-based technologies and cloud-based skills are becoming more and more important. So the more you build on those skills, the more easier you will be and the more demanded you will be in the workplace. We as Microsoft, we have a global strategy in education, and for us for many years it's been very important, education and institutions. We have been working with institutions and with global NGOs in order to map these important skills from primary education all the way to higher education. And you can see here we start with the model skills and literal digital literacy all the way to cloud technologies and role-based skills. And what we have done as Microsoft is that we have taken these needs and these skills and we have created programs, products, and events in order to be able to support you and your professors and your institutions in building those skills. And as you will see here, we have events, we have game-based like Minecraft, we have various events, and we have, of course, our certifications that start with Office, and now we also have our certifications that based on the cloud. Here are some of the products, not all of them, that we offer, and I will share this presentation with you so you can have access to all these links. There are offerings that are most of the time free or in exceptional prices for your institutions, and they cater to every part of the institution of the student life, from primary IT, the institutions, and the educators. Now, going into more deeper into the things that are important, such as the industry recognized credentials, this is the certifications. And especially for cloud, we have been looking at the trends and we have created 9 new certifications that are focused on cloud, and they are called fundamentals. Why are they called fundamentals? For 2 reasons. First of all, because they are the first step in building on those cloud competencies when it comes to our technology. So you see Azure AI data, you see also analytics related fundamentals like the Power Platform, and you also see the security, compliance, and identity fundamental, which is also very important because security and compliance becomes more and more important. The second aspect is that these fundamentals are very important because they don't only cater to students with technical background, but students from any type of industry can take a chance to learn about these fundamentals and take these exams and start the journey into the cloud. Virtual training days is one of the offerings that we have, that now we are very happy to say that also students are included in the invitations in the offering. It is training days that we offer for technical professionals, IT professionals, developers, but now also for education-related professors as well as students, where you get 2 days, 4 hours per day if you register. And in these days, you can take in one of the trainings that are interested to you in the fundamentals, training and labs. This is an automated training, but there is a person on the back, a certified trainer who can answer all your questions. And when you complete these 8 hours of training, then you have access to a free voucher, especially when we talk about the Azure fundamentals, to a free voucher that gives you the opportunity to take the exam and get certified in our fundamentals. And here, for example, when you enter the links, you can see I have very quickly for the month of December, you will see, for example, the schedule. We have Azure Fundamental Choice, we have Data, and we have Power Platform that you can, within December, go inside the link, register, and take these fundamentals, and then have also access, as I said, to the exam, to take a chance on this exam and become certified. Why certification? We have seen that certification is very important when you go out in the employment. First of all, being in your CV is a true recognition of your skills. Like languages, the same with technologies, many times it's easy to put the technology on the CV. But when you have the certification, then you can really prove that you deeply know about this technology. Further than that, we have seen that people that are certified gain more in relation to people that are not certified. And of course, we see that they have more and more chances to be employed and increase employability. Now, some of the tools that we have to further help you develop your skills and your learning is our various platforms for self-paced, self-directed learning. Our MS Learn is our star platform. It's our main learning platform that contains content, either tutorials, either modules, learning paths, but also labs where you can have an interactive training. You can go by yourself, have interactive training, see the tutorials, and it has specific for your fundamentals tutorials, but all the way also to role-based certification in case you want to dig a little deeper into getting other certifications over and above your fundamentals. And it is our go-to platform for everything that has to do with learning when we talk about Microsoft technologies. We also have another platform which is called the AI Business School. This is a very, very interesting material because we have collaborated within SEAT and we have created small videos that give you all information about the importance and the implementation of AI into business. So these interesting videos that talk about we talk with people, professors that are very important and experts in this matter. We talk about the AI strategy, the different ways to foster an AI culture, but also responsible and ethical AI. but also then we talk with leaders in various industries about how AI can be used in different industries. And you see here we have education, retail, healthcare. This is a free platform and open to everyone. And I would really advise you to take a chance and go inside and see all the wonderful things that are being done at the moment with AI, but also how AI can be implemented in the future and for leaders and for you. Now we're going to the very nice stuff, the experiential and hands-on learning. This is my favorite offering because it offers you a chance to go into Azure and experience cloud for yourself like you were a professional. So you need to verify yourself as a student and you get $100 of Azure credit. You get free Azure services and developer tools. And this gives you the opportunity to go inside Azure, try it out, make virtual servers, play and see how it works in real life. And this can be used in many ways. Outside the classroom, it gives you an opportunity to participate and be successful in hackathons or other projects like our Imagine Cup that I will present to you in a minute in my other slide. This is a global competition, but also it's an excellent opportunity to have it inside the classroom when you're having various courses like data analytics, machine learning, where you can test exactly what you have been learning in class. And here is Imagine Cup. Imagine is our pride and joy. It is a global competition that been taking place for many years. And the beautiful thing with Imagine Cup is that you have an idea, you form a team, and you create an app. But also it gives trainings and opportunities for you to pitch your idea and make it successful. And this is very important if you are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, about opening your wings and making your own business. This will give you a lot of experience of how you can present your idea in a professional way in a group of senior people in order for your idea to move ahead and be successful. And the beautiful thing is that in every step of the way of Imagine Cup, there is training and material to support you in this way. And of course, we have our Student Ambassadors program that I will leave Marko to talk about, but it's also one of our star programs. And it's a program that we are very proud of. And it gives all the students the opportunity to shine, but also to be in a community with people who are passionate the same as them in technologies. Thank you very much. I don't know if you have any questions. I will share my presentation so you can have all the links. And I am very happy if you contact me, if you have any questions, to support you the same as Eli.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Eli and Elena. Just to add more, tomorrow we have, like Eli mentioned, we have recruitment panel and the presentation. On Wednesday we have certification panel. You can learn more about the certification, the students that take more certification, how benefits they have, or how are recognized those certifications. And on Thursday in the morning, we have one person from Pakistan that was a finalist in Imagine Cup 2021. So he will share the whole experience, how is to participate, what you should do, and what should you, how to form a team maybe to register to Imagine Cup. And Imagine Cup is still open. I think it's in the January we'll close the application. So after Thursday, you can, if you have idea, you can register and participate in 2022 Imagine Cup. Okay, so yes. If you have questions, guys, feel free to put it in the chat. Now I'm going to present let me share my screen. The presentation for what is Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors Program. There was a lot of questions during the day about how you can join this program. So thanks for everyone who was waiting to come to this presentation. I will just share my screen.
Before you start, in 8 minutes I will leave.
Okay.
If there are any questions, please come back to us. But I wanted, from my name and from Elena's name and from all Microsoft, to thank you that you invited us on your conference. Thank you for spending time and to give us actually time so we can talk to you guys directly. I will stay online for 7 more minutes and then I leave. But please come to us and call us if you need us again. We are with you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much that you come to present and for support. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, and let me go back. So let me just share my screen. Yeah, I'm Marko Paloski. I'm coming from North Macedonia, and I am country lead for the North Macedonia. Also here with me is Isidora Janeva, who is also Learn Student Ambassador. She is coming from UGADA University Goce Delchev from Štip. I am from Finki from Skopje. So in short, we're gonna describe what is this program, how you can apply, what benefits you have, and what actually is doing after you take part in this program. So yeah, here I always share the Microsoft mission, which is empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. Well, I connect this with this program in a way that this program is empowering every student, I would say, and every community on the campus to achieve more. Few words about the program. Well, as in the morning we had the first talk was raising your community, or how you can make a community at your campus or at your where you live. So Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors program is a way of a community where you can apply to join this community, and if you are part of this community, you are like promoting the technology, not just the Microsoft technology, but the technology itself to the other students, to the campus, to become more, and also in this process you are becoming more to achieve what you want. As Eli mentioned before, this program is not just you to build the technical skills, but it's also you to build the soft skills or the leadership skills, like presenting on this event. If you notice, some of the students that were presenting this morning, they are actually still students and are part of this program, and this is like benefit that they are presenting, and that they are getting better in their presentation skills and of course technical part. We will share it in short, the link. You can also see it here, that studentambassador.com is the link to the site where you can read more and of course apply to this program. So this program, as I mentioned, is when you get accepted, you are representing some of the communities or faculties, depending on where you are applying. There might be someone else who is already a student ambassador, but it could be possible that there is no student ambassador. But in both cases, you don't need to worry about, because if there is no one, you are the first one, and if there is someone else, you will be connected, and you can make or achieve more successful projects or ideas that you have in mind. So this is the I would say the program roadmap. Just to notice, Isidora, if you want to interrupt me and to say something, feel free, because Isidora is just from this year. Yes, from this year, before the summer, she became a Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador. So if you feel free that you want to share something, feel free to interrupt me. Don't need to say the name. As I mentioned here, on the slide, you see that there are some, career path in the program, because when you join the program and when you get accepted, you are Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors, but you have some levels, or as I mentioned, careers path that you can become, let's say, and with each of these levels you get more and more benefits and things that you can use, and of course to learn more. So yes, as I mentioned, when you are invited, you are Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors member, which you need to join some things. Here we have other leagues and complete the learn path. I will go in a slide to explain what are those two. When you accomplish these two tasks, you automatically will receive a mail where you be promoted as a Student Ambassador Alpha, and you have some benefits like Azure LinkedIn Learning. When LinkedIn Learning, if you remember, we mentioned in the first part of the presentation this morning, where it's a platform where you have a lot of courses and resources to learn, and if you are part of this program, you have free access to the LinkedIn Learning. Also here you will receive a free exam voucher, fundamentals voucher, where you can use it so you can pass some exam. And you have a lot of here things like currently this is because of the COVID not active now, but if it was, you can register your event and you can host an event, and Microsoft can support you in some way to do a physical event with, I don't know, swags and speakers, depending on how you organize the event and what you request. And there is another thing that if you, in the second slide, if you are accomplished, you will go to beta, where you can receive some box swag when you have a t-shirt from Microsoft, you have a bottle for water, some swag, some good gadgets that you can, you will receive. And you are getting here some more things that you can use, like nomination for gold and etc. I won't go that much in detail because it's more to give you overview, not to describe everything. And yes, if you come to the gold student ambassadors, you are you have access to some how to say privileges, like if there is Microsoft organizing a conference, you can go there and present, even if you are a student. There it's not something special that you are a student. You can get eligible for Microsoft Most Valuable Professionals, like we saw today, this morning, Maria, which was from Greece. Last week she was promoted as a Most Valuable Professional, but she is still a student, but she was eligible for MVP and she got the award. And also you have a lot of things here that we have special channels where you can participate in some prototypes or some ideas that are still new to the program, but you will be one that is going to push, or that you are that your idea is going to get in the program. Yeah, as I mentioned, here are more or less the levels that what you received. I forgot here to mention that you have a mentorship also. You can ask for mentor in specific technology that you can work with him on how to say regular basis. This is mentorship. It's not like educational in a way, like he's not giving you a classes, but it's more like a mentorship. You meet with him once a week or once a month, twice a month, depending on how you arrange. And he gives you tips and tricks, how you should go, what you should do, how to prepare, depending on what program what track you want. When you become alpha, I didn't mention, you will get an email, which will be your name and surname. For example, mine is marko.paloski@Student Ambassadors. With this one, you will have fully access to the Office 365 suite, and you can have also access to install, I think, to 5 machines at home or wherever you want Office 365 to use it. Visual Studio Enterprise subscription, which we're gonna take a look in short, I will present you. This one means that you have access to all Microsoft products with license. So you can install, I don't know, Windows 10 or Windows 7, Windows 8, depending which one you want, with a licensed key that Microsoft will provide you, so it will be legally installed. And that we a lot of time mentioned during the day, every month you have on your account $150 in Azure credits that you can spend to experiment or to do something, some project or personally for you on the Azure. This 150, it means every month you have 150. So you cannot collect to have more, I don't know, in 2-3 months. And yeah, TechSmith's Nagiata, Camtasia software, those are for recording or capturing some things. Also, you have those softwares. As I mentioned, swag, access to Ambassador Summit if we're gonna organize, or we're gonna have, depends on the situation, how it is. And yeah, as I mentioned, the pilot programs, MVP, and a lot of other speaking arrangements. I didn't mention, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, or to I don't know, let me see, I don't know if there is in the chat some questions. Okay, I already see that Isidora is already answering some of them. So what are there any student ambassadors already? Derry, Vienna. Actually, I don't know if you joined this morning. We have only one speaker from Vienna, which was Richard Todd, I think. I will send you his LinkedIn. I think for now that he's only ambassador in the whole Austria. I think he is from Vienna. I can connect with him, but you are free to apply, of course, because this program is, yeah, as I mentioned, open to anyone. Okay. this is the pictures that I have from some of the specs that they already sent. Yeah, those are the specs are some for the gold, but I think this one is the one that you receive if you are alpha. Let me just put this one down. So you receive, as I mentioned, some T-shirts, some Rubik cube, bottle for water, some socks, Microsoft, some stickers. Also, this one was for the gold, I think, from last year, where you have a mask because it was pandemic, backpack, and also this was some light if you are like now in a conference to have a light so I can be better presented at the camera. And there is a lot of stuff. I mean, they add a lot of new things, and of course, with every package you receive the certificate that you have, the diploma, let's say, for the platform that you are part of it. But you can also download this certificate through the platform when you are in the platform. You can download it for every year. There is a certificate that you have been active in that year. What I wanted to mention is this. That we have, how to say, Teams. I will just try to share it now. So yes, with the account that you receive, like I mentioned, the student ambassadors account, you receive also Teams where here is the whole community where we discuss, I mean, the whole Microsoft students, Microsoft Learn students ambassadors from the whole world. There are nearly 4,000, students, I think. And here is, we have a lot of Teams channels depending on what you want to do. For example, if you are going to community, here are the channels are divided in what topics you are, the leagues that I mentioned before. The leagues meaning is topic where it's focused only on that one. So for example, if I go here, the discussion here that everyone is doing is more or less for the artificial intelligence and machine learning. And here you can ask a question. If you are organizing a workshop, you can create put it here. Let's say, hi guys, I'm organizing a conference if you want to join, or I need a speaker, or you can literally post here everything. This is everyone here is a student, and for each league there is 2 or 3 professionals from Microsoft which are also in the league, where you can get some direct feedback or direct input from this technology, what is in Microsoft, what you should use, how you use, or what is new in this topic in Microsoft, and a lot of other questions. Here also it is among the technical parts, you can see that we have green tech, healthcare, emerging technologies, which is, yes, it's a technical, but it's more concerning on the topic that are more bright, not that just in the technology, but in the to have a real use in some of these topics. And there is also regions where, depending on which region you are, you can talk about and connect with the people for students from your region. And yes, we have some channels like this where every information about the program is posted here. We have on 3 months regional call, and also we have all hands call where every student is participating, and they are sharing the new improvements in the program and what is new to discuss. I don't know why it's not showing. It's maybe of the internet because I'm sharing camera and screen. There is also a community hubs, which are, as I mentioned, depending on what you. Here are divided in the countries, if there is someone in the countries, and you can talk about use it. Program information, which is only correlated with the program itself. So when you join the program, this channel will be very important to you, because here are all the next steps, what you need to do, how you need to do, what you need to finish, if you want to, of course, go to alpha, beta, and gold someday. So this one would be a very useful channel where you can have all the things explained, how you should report something if you do, what is the leagues, how you can join the league, what file. Here are documents that can be useful to understand which league is maybe right for you. And there are plenty other channels depending on what activity you join. And if you become the Gold Student Ambassador, of course, you have, like I mentioned here, you have league leaders, pilot programs, suggestions for the program, community projects where you can work together with other people, which students which are gold part and have some idea, like, I don't know, Binanka has a podcast edition and she wants to involve Microsoft and here and discuss different types. So we can see here Power Platform Bootcamp. So a lot of these things I would say that are during these chats. And as I mentioned, you have in these chats people from Microsoft, so who are, how to say, one of the moderators of these chats, and you can ask directly to them questions, and they can suggest directly to you what you should do, how you can do it, what you do when, and a lot of other things. Okay, let me go back to the presentation. Yeah, more or less I speak the leaks. Here is a short presentation about leaks. What is the leaks are mainly, as I mentioned, focused channels where you go there and you want to do something with the topic of the leak. For example, I would take artificial intelligence and machine learning. If you join there, you go there to learn more, to advance technical in that way, to share with other people, to do together some projects, or maybe if you don't have a team, you can go to that channel, ask for people that are doing something, and that if you want to make a team and, for example, sign up for Imagine Cup, a lot of things that you can do. These channels are to collaborate, to learn more, discuss, and share about the specific topic that in the league that you are. I didn't close it. So yeah, as I mentioned, there are 6 technical leagues and 4 social impact leagues. The technical is artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, emerging technologies, Internet of Things, mobile and web development, and low code development. And social impact leagues are digital accessibility, education, green tech, and healthcare. You must participate in one of those. At least one here and at least one here. Participate means that you need to be part of that league, and with your knowledge and with your desire to learn those topics, that's how much you can spend time and how you think you can contribute to these leagues. So depending on which league you check, there will be learning paths, which it's good to be taken to advance. So like we already saw in the morning, Maria presented some Internet of Things link paths, who was sales Azure link paths we saw from other people. And collaborate on projects and utilize work chat content. Maybe it won't be like event like this, but you can make like a blog post, or you can just make a curriculum that someone else can learn, or you can take someone else's curriculum to learn more on those topics in the league. I will now do the demo that we have for how you should go and apply to this program, and then we will show how it's what we have done till now with the program. For example, I can speak with Isidora for Skopje. Are there any questions till now? So I will get one question. I don't know if there is. I will see it. One thing that always students ask is how much time this program needs from me, or how much time should I spend in this program. So I want to explain this because it's really important, I would say. You don't have in this program, they don't not say like you need to spend every week 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours or something, so you be in the program or advance in this technology or something. That it's left to you. I would say it's how much you spend time in the program, that much benefits you will get from the program. Meaning in the learning new things, meaning in the getting new opportunities, like speaking arrangements, like doing presentations, like getting a vouchers, like getting a certification, or I don't know, some achievements, benefits, etc. So I would say there is no a limit that you should have. I don't know, every week you should spend like 10 hours, every month, I don't know, 40 hours or something like that. Let's leave it on you, because you are students, we are students also. It is how I can say, we don't have whole days free time, for example, but you still have a free time that you can use it to learn and to contribute to this program. Of course, in the beginning, you more use the program because you need to advance, but when you reach the level that you have knowledge and that you can share that what you have learned and how you became to there, then you can start to sharing that knowledge in what way you want in the end. The question, is there a deadline for application? Yes. Well, the application is open whole year, but in 4 quarters. So the application, let me open the site. Yeah, the site is this one. I will send it. I guess maybe Isidora already sent that. Is this one. You need first to have Outlook email. So if you don't have Outlook email, you need to make it, because you cannot apply with any other. And the application is going, as I mentioned, in 4 quarters or 4 rounds, I would say. It goes by 3 months. For example, for now, the application process is October, November, and December. So you have time till the end of December to apply for Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors, and the results will be in January. If you are accepted, if not, why, what.
Marko, sorry, actually there is a change in the deadline. The last deadline was the 30th of November.
So 3 months is moved that like December, January, and February, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, there was, so applications received after November 30th will be considered for admission April 2022. So if you guys want to apply, it's better to do it before the end of the year so you could get admitted and start working in the, being in the community in the springtime.
But I would say what I would suggest to other students, don't wait to apply to Deodan, apply as soon as you can, because they will notify when the program selection is done and everything, but don't wait, because sometimes you forgot, sometimes you have more time if you start to prepare for now to if you wait the deadline. And yes, can we apply with our student email? I think no, because you need to have if you go here, sign in, it will ask you to log in with mail, which is Outlook. For example, I will use this one because this one is not not activated. When you go here, if you see I'm already logged, I can click apply now. And now is the process. So it's not important with which email you apply. If you don't have Outlook email, just create it to apply for the program, and after that you don't need it because you will receive student ambassador email. Okay, so the first one is more information, I would say, application about the US, because here there are some rights and there are some laws. But in this case, we don't have to do anything that is considered. And this part is where we agreed about the program. Actually, the program is if you are at least 16 years old, but with this, you will need to have from your parents a document that is allowing you to be in the program. So that's why we usually say that is from 18 years above. But yeah, still, if you're 16 years old, yeah, you can apply for this program. Here, the first one, you fill information about you, like your name, gender, pronoun if you have, which email, and from which country you are coming, and date of birth, of course. This is, I don't need to explain anymore. Academic institution, here you put the country, the name, the name of your degree program, and expected education date. For the name, sorry, you put the name of your institution, your university, your faculty, depending on what you are. And the expected date should not be, because this is expected. If you don't, don't reach the expected date, you can come here and change the date. It is important to change because that will automatically affect if you are still a part of the program or not, because it's a system that is automatically organized. And here is the part that I think that most of the students are quitting before applying. This part here is you have 3 topics. If you can see, it's inspire, teach, and promote. But you need to do you need to answer these topics, and one of these topics you need to choose to make a video of you where you can the answer for that video you need to record yourself. Just record yourself and send the link here. Why are those questions? Well, those questions, if you read it, inspire, it's more to give how you can inspire the other people, or how can you influence other people in your community, for example, in your classrooms or in your university, depending how you can, if you become Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, how you can inspire others to learn more or to join this program or in that way. And yeah, you can answer it, or if you choose one of these 3, you should record a video for that one. For example, if I choose inspire, I need to put the answer here. I mean, short answer, I don't know, 1 paragraph with 10 lines of feedback, not feedback, but of the question, what I think, how can I inspire the others, and the video, which I'm recording myself and saying that text that I have already written here. The video should not be under 2 minutes. So it's, if you ask me, it's very short, and you should do it. Don't quit on this, that you need to film a video. You have also teach. Here is a question: how you can teach technical concept to a friend or peer that has never heard of. You just need to give examples. For example, I don't know, I can help. I will just say this one. You can make a PowerPoint presentation. You can show him hands-on demos. You can try to explain in different ways. Try to show him videos or some resources. You have those answers are not wrong or right. So you can explain how you want and how you see those answers. And promote is, if you're hosting an event like this one we are doing now, what are the steps that you will take to increase awareness about your event and attract targeted audience? For example, I don't know, you can publish Facebook event, you can inform your university about this event and to share the call. You can, I don't know, make a posters and attach to the universities if everything is physical going, and etc. So if you see, these questions are very easy. And one of these questions that you need to answer all the questions, but one of those 3 questions you need to film yourself how you are answering. This is more or less just to see the people that are gonna analyze that you're gonna take your application, just to see that how you look. I mean, not how you look, but in the way that is not just written, but you are a real person in that way. That is how I would say it. Many people till now, I don't know, I'm speaking for my country, quitted on these questions. They want to apply everything, but when they come to film a video, it's hard for them and they don't want it. I would say that it's very easy, because those questions, you just write it, and in the video you just need to, okay, maybe not directly read it, but you can also read it and film yourself that you answer the question. Film that, put it on YouTube like a private video or something, and copy the password, the link here. So you can put this one here and you are done. After the application is done, you can, of course, remove the video. I mean, it is still private, but to be sure to remove it if you don't want anyone, of course, to see it. Another thing is, if you want, those are not mandatory. You can share your social media accounts, like if you have a blog, technical blog, if you have website, if you have LinkedIn, Git repository, Plural site, Instagram, Twitter. But this is up to you if you want to share. And yeah, the additional information is questions to you. Which of the following technologies you have interest? You can choose more, not just one, and just a little bit explain why you want those technologies and if you have something more. And that's all the application process. Are there any questions till now? Isidora, if you want to say something, feel free, because you are the newest that was that applied and got selected. Sorry, yeah. Dimitar was, but Dimitar is not here.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot to add, because you really explained it very well. What I want to say is that you're totally right. If you want to, don't stop the application just because of the videos. It took me probably 15 minutes to come up with the answers and report my videos. And I think the secret there is, don't think about it too much, because your honest answer is what they're really looking for. So don't try to be like, we're students, we're doing this for the first time. This is also the first conference that I'm part of and organizing together with Marko. So there's a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone that comes with this program. I see that we have a raised hand. So if you can please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Yeah, feel free. Doesn't need to raise a hand. Just unmute and ask.
Yeah,
Also, there is one question: how long? How much long an answer should be in the questions? I would say at least 2-3 lines. The line doesn't need to be long, but not just to be one line. 3 lines, I think it's minimum. Maximum, I don't know how much you like, but I wouldn't go above, I don't know, 7 or 8 lines, because it's more. Depending how much you want to answer, but I think it's more to be simple, clear, and to explain how you see on these topics. And can we upload the video via Google Drive link? Yes, you can upload however you want. I just picked YouTube as an example. There need just to be access to the video and link to the video. So the ones that we review the link, the application, will have access to the video. Because if they don't have it, they won't email you that I don't have access to the video. Mm-hmm. The raised hand wants to ask, or it was by mistake?
it's the hand is gone, but I see.
Sorry, I speak too fast. Is there anything to repeat? Yeah, I know, I speak too fast. Yeah, but if you want some part, I can repeat it.
I think Anya was the one who raised her hand. Should we only answer the question, or we can do short edited video with different locations and environment? Well, I will give you my experience. I did that in front of my desk. I was in my room where I study, and I just put up my cell phone camera and I recorded the videos. If you want to be really creative and really extra, and nobody is telling you not to do that, so it's your choice. It's completely your choice. I think what matters is the content of what you say, not where you are when you say it. So keep in mind what you're gonna answer, and don't worry too much about the editing or the quality of the video, because not everyone has a super expensive camera to make a video. Just use your phone if you want to, if that's your wish.
It's not that much about the quality, don't worry. As I mentioned, to see that you are real, that it's not someone populating or something. Let me see here. Should we only answer the question, or we can do a short edit? Okay, that one's answered. Also, can I have more information about the vouchers and how and when and where do we use? Yes, I would briefly explain it. Slaven Arsuski, I think if you are from Skopje or North Macedonia here, or Macedonia, I would say that you can use it on the code. You can, we will provide you code. You can use that code to register the event directly from the online site from Microsoft. Microsoft and the third parties, depends which one. And you can schedule to be this exam to be online, meaning that you can come here and you are coming from home, you are going to the session, and someone from the other side will watch you during the exam. Or you can choose to go in some testing centers. For example, I don't know, in Skopje we have Sivus Education Center is testing center, Semos is testing center. There are a lot of, I don't know all of them, but when you go to register, it will be shown. If you choose to go on vacation, it will be shown with addresses where you want to book a exam, and you can book time, and from that time you can take the exam. If you have some questions, you can feel free to ask me, because I have passed 5 Microsoft fundamentals, not all of them, but 5, and it's pretty interesting. So we need to answer all 3 questions in the video. No, like you see here in the applications, I will show it again. You need to answer 3 questions. Of course, you need to write here the answers, but choose only one of those, which one you want to also do a video. For example, if I choose Inspire, I put here the link from the video from Inspire. If I choose Teach, I put the link over here. Oh, sorry, you just put the video. You don't put the text. So yeah, you choose one of these 3 questions to answer in video. The rest 2 you just put as a text, and it should be not more than 2 minutes. Believe me, 2 minutes are very, very short time to speak. Believe me. Yeah, I speak too much and I say this. Believe me. Okay, let me go again. There was a question: do the fundamentals exam cover practical, application, or theory only? You have practical also, because but the exam itself is only questions. So on the exam, you don't have practical thing, but in the questions you have practical. For example, it can be a question, I don't know, if you go in Azure, I don't know, database, what you should click, or how can you make a database in that region. And you should know this from, if you go to Azure, you can click, and you will find the thing. But the exam is with, it's only questions. No, you don't have to do anything practical. There is last date for application. Well, actually, to that question, I would say no, because as I mentioned, if you don't apply to, I don't know, 3 months to February, I would guess it's December, January, February, maybe March. You can apply after it, of course, but you will get the application in the next batch of reviewing. So it will be after the summer you will be reviewed, and you will get notification. But the application form is open all the year, so it's not closing. But it depends when you apply, in which reviewing process you will enter. As I mentioned, apply as soon as you can. If you're interested, apply as soon as you can. Don't wait to come. Okay. Thanks. Can you please connect to the student? Yes. I will share here his. Let me just. I will send you in the short because I have something more. Is there any age restriction limitation?
I already shared that. Yeah, I already shared that. There was a
okay.
good question though about age restriction or limitation.
Yeah.
Marco, you know about this. I'm not sure.
I think no, but you need to be a student. Because we have, if I'm not sure, Konstantinos, which was from Greece. He is now MVP. He's not anymore student. He graduated. He was a little bit older than us, but he was still in the program. So I think no, at least you are in the bachelor studies and master studies. So doctoral studies are not, you cannot be a student with a doctoral in this program. Yes, you receive a mail even if you are rejected and even if you are approved. But as we mentioned, if you apply now and the reviewing process in March, April, so you will receive the mail in March, April. So I know this is not that good because it's 2 months, but then they then review the whole 3 months in back the reviews application and then they send the mails. Some tips that we get selected. I think that you should, I don't know, about this question, I always say this is not wrong and right. I mean, this is more opinion. And I would say that you should try to explain as much as good as you understand those. For example, as I mentioned, for promote, if you are doing hosting, you can write here, okay, I'm doing an event, I will publish on Facebook, I will make on Facebook event, make on Instagram some stories to engage people, to invite to this. I will email to the university to share the call with the host students. I will also maybe, if it's online, write to other country leads in the region or in the world. For example, you saw we have this morning a lot of people that are from India. We have from Greece people, we have from Austria people, from Slovenia. So if it's online, you can reach anyone who you want to promote the event. So this is a good point. Also in teaching, as I mentioned, you can teach someone by, I don't know, showing a presentation, showing videos about something, or try to make him like an image, because we better understand if we see image than only text. Try him to make hands-on something. So use all the things that you can teach or inspire. With inspire, you can, I don't know, show someone how you became to hear that in the beginning he didn't know, you didn't have any coding how to say skills, but you now code because you started small. Find someone to mentor or listen some courses or do some projects, and you get experience and you build. So I will get because if you ask me, really those are only the things that are, how to say, that are good for the application, because from other things they cannot say if you are good or bad, because the other things are how your name, where you live, what institution you study, and that's all. From those questions they cannot say, okay, this is the one. They will choose from this question. But to be honest, I think that they select most of the people, because every 3 months or 4 months when we have that all hands global meeting, we have like 100 or 200 new student ambassadors that are joining the programs. Especially if you are from this region, I don't know, Central East Europe, we are very low with the students. I mean, I don't know, in Greece, I would say it's still a good number, but here in Macedonia, we are like 3 students in the whole country. For example, Bulgaria and Serbia and Albania and Kosovo doesn't have anyone in the program. We tried a few times to send some calls for this to the university so they can, how to say, share the call and approach the students, but there is not that much response and feedback. Last I didn't show you is this. Before the corona, we were doing when we can't to do some we were allowed to do some how to say events. This is an events on the at Finki. We also had that Apostol Pavli Ohrid. This is one summit that I was part of it in Praga. This is also another one event. This is an American college faculty. Yes, here is Patko, which is MVP speaking. We had some fancy stuff, also invited lecture speakers. And a lot of other, let me just go back, events we are doing in this way before COVID, I would say. And now we are doing online. From time to time, depends how, because with online we saw that the participation is not the same and interaction also. Yes, that was more or less that I wanted to present. If you have questions, feel free. I will leave here also my email address. Isidora, you can also.
There was a very good question. What if we don't work enough for the program? Can we get disqualified or something? I don't think you can get this.
Yeah, you can, but not if you don't work enough, if you don't work at all.
Yeah.
Because after some time you have like, I think it was like 3 or 4 months if you do not do anything, just not comment, not log in, or maybe you can log in, but not do anything. I think that they will send you a mail that they will announce you that you will be, I don't know, in 2 weeks or the next month you will be disqualified from the program. But apart of that, no. If you, I don't know, you came alpha or beta and you don't want to go to gold, but you from time to time join the events, share the content there, participate, learn, then you're okay. But as I mentioned, there is no time limit. So you can spend, I don't know, 10 hours in a month and you're okay.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, how much you put in this program, that much you will get, because if you get very active, you will be. You saw this morning Maria has a blog now, and she has a podcast with the Microsoft experts that is recording every week. I had the pleasure to be last year with Jim from Seattle, from Microsoft, that tomorrow he will speak about Internet of Things, to be in live session on Learn TV at Microsoft. That was excited for me because I'm on session with some Microsoft expert who is working directly on that technology. It's not something that is, I don't know, marketing or salesperson that can come to me and just talk me about what Microsoft is doing. But this person is actually doing. And also for the mentorship program, I had a mentor 2 years ago from Russia. It was in Azure. And it was very good. We had every week like call. We discussed in what way I want to go, what I want to achieve. I think that, yeah, of course, if you want to learn and use the resources, feel free to do it and please grab it, because Microsoft is giving it, not like, I don't know.
And I haven't had as many experiences as Marko because he's been in the program for a longer time than I have. He's also country lead. And speaking for our country, we need people because we want to do more. We want to organize conferences like this one. We had an amazing event on cloud computing at University Goce Delchev, because that's my university, and we had an MVP invited. There was a very big event, 100 people were there on Microsoft Teams, so it was a great thing. And you get access with this program to do a lot of things, and you also get access to the certifications and everything else. You get access to mentors, as Marko said. Like, you're not going to talk to someone in theory, you're really going to talk to people that do the job. So please don't hesitate to apply. If you have any questions, wherever you come from, not just from North Macedonia, where we're from, but like from any country, we are open and available to guide you through the process if you need any help, and to just give you any tips and tricks and welcome you to the community, of course, if you join the program.